Trump's own words prove he is guilty of wire fraud, legal analyst says. Legal analyst Glenn Kirschner has claimed that former President Donald Trump's own words are evidence that he is guilty of wire fraud. Kirschner, a former federal prosecutor, made the comments during a Monday appearance on MSNBC's Deadline, White House, citing testimony from former Department of Justice, DOJ, official Richard Donoghue. According to Donoghue, Trump asked officials to just say the 2020 presidential election was corrupt and leave the rest to me and the Republican congressman after being informed that no significant fraud had occurred. Kirschner argued that Trump's words were an incriminating twofer, providing proof that he was only interested in retaining the power of the presidency by hook or by crook and defrauding people out of their money by fundraising off of false fraud claims. Federal investigation of Trump on potential charges of wire fraud. The New York Times reported on Monday that special counsel Jack Smith's federal investigation of Trump was ramping up efforts to determine whether he violated wire fraud statutes by using baseless claims of massive fraud for fundraising. The investigation was sparked by allegations that Trump solicited donations from supporters by making false claims of election fraud. Kirschner commented on a Washington Post article last month that first reported that Smith was investigating Trump on potential charges of wire fraud. Kirschner said that the purported wire fraud investigation showed that Smith was going after Trump hard and not at all shy about expanding his criminal investigation. Possible charges: wire fraud and conspiracy to defraud the United States. Kirschner claimed that Trump's words provided proof that he committed wire fraud and conspiracy to defraud the United States. Wire fraud is a 20-year federal offense that occurs when someone sends emails with false information about rigged elections to dupe people out of their money. Kirschner argued that Trump did not care about the true state of affairs surrounding the 2020 presidential election and that his statement proved he was only interested in retaining the power of the presidency by hook or by crook. If found guilty of these charges, Trump could face significant penalties, including fines and imprisonment. Trump's response. Newsweek reached out to Trump's office via email for comment but has not received a response. Trump spokesperson Stephen Chung previously dismissed Kirschner's comments, calling him a notorious trafficker of wild conspiracy theories and dubious legal analysis who had been shunned by the legal community at large. However, more than one former Trump DOJ official told the former president that the fraud claims were false in the aftermath of President Joe Biden's 2020 victory. Bill Barr, Trump's former attorney general, resigned after refusing to push the false narrative. Conclusion. Former President Donald Trump may face charges of wire fraud and conspiracy to defraud the United States based on allegations that he solicited donations from supporters by making false claims of election fraud. Legal analyst Glenn Kirschner has claimed that Trump's own words provide evidence of his guilt, arguing that his statement proved he was only interested in retaining the power of the presidency by hook or by crook. Special counsel Jack Smith's federal investigation of Trump is ramping up efforts to determine whether he violated wire fraud statutes, with Kirschner suggesting that Smith is going after Trump hard and not at all shy about expanding his criminal investigation.